Hello students, welcome to CleverQ. In this video, we are going to solve this small question. Here, first of all, let us name this points. Let this be A, B, C, D and E. This question seems to be a difficult one, but we can solve this question using just two concepts, that is, sum of all angles in a triangle will be equal to 180 degrees. So everybody is familiar with it. And in an isosceles triangle, the corresponding angles of the equal sides will be equal. So using just these two concepts, we can solve this question. Let us see how. Consider triangle ACD. In triangle ACD, let us find the value of angle ADC. Angle ADC will be equal to 180 degrees minus 60 plus 20 plus 50. That is 50 degrees. So this one will be 180 minus 130 degrees, so it is 50 degrees. And now ACD, the triangle ACD is an isosceles triangle. So because this angle is 50 degrees and this angle is 50 degrees, AC, the length of AC will be equal to the length of AD. Okay, so from triangle ADC we got that AC is equal to AD. Now consider triangle ACE. The value of angle AEC will be 180 minus 60 plus 50 plus 30, that is 180 minus 140. So we get angle E as 40 degrees. This is very much simple. Now let us move further. Let us draw a line AP which makes an angle of 180 degrees with the line CB. So this is 180 degrees, this is 80 degrees, and so this angle will be 100 degrees. And now if you consider angle ACP, here angle ACP is equal to angle APC. In triangle ACP, angle ACP is equal to angle APC. From this we can deduce that the length of AC is equal to AP. This is also simple to understand. Now let us move further. Consider triangle APE. In triangle APE, the angle of PAE will be equal to 40 degrees. How? Because it will be 180 minus 100 plus 40, that is 180 minus 40. So we get 40 degrees. Now let us draw a line PD connecting the points P and D. If you consider this triangle, consider triangle APD. Now we can find the values of angle APD and angle ADP. So angle PAD is equal to 60 degrees. So this complete angle is 60 degrees. And now we know that AP is equal to AD. From here AC is equal to AD and AC is equal to AP. So AC will be equal to AP equal to AD. So now the angles APD, in triangle APD, angle APD will be equal to angle ADP. So if this is that will be 180 minus 60 by 2, which is equal to 60. Now this is 60 degrees and this angle, that is angle ADP, is also 60 degrees. We can say that the triangle APD is an equilateral triangle. Triangle APD is an equilateral triangle. So the line PD is also equal. So we can join PD here as well. Consider triangle APE. Let me draw a small triangle here. Triangle APE. Here angle APE is equal to 100 degrees and angle PAE is equal to 40 degrees and angle AEP is equal to 40 degrees. From this we can get AP is equal to PE. So we can add the line PE over here. Okay. Now we have found that PE is equal to PD. So let us consider triangle PDE. So from this we can conclude our question. See, in triangle PDE, the lines PD and PE are equal. So this is an isosceles triangle. And now the angle PDE will be equal to angle DEP, because this is an isosceles triangle and PD is equal to PE. So their corresponding angles, that is angle PDE and angle DEP, will be equal. And from here we can write that angle PDE is equal to 40 plus x degrees. So from triangle PDE we can write 180 degrees is equal to, here angle DPE will be 40 degrees because this will be 100 minus 60. So 180 degrees will be equal to 40 degrees plus 40 plus x plus 40 plus x. We have 3 40s, so it will be 120, and we will be getting 2x is equal to 180 minus 120, and by solving we get the value of x as 30 degrees. So the value of x is equal to 30 degrees. So this is the answer. So what we have done in this question is, by drawing just two imaginary lines, we can solve this problem very much simply. Thanks for watching. Please comment if you have any doubts, and like, share and subscribe to our channel.